What is life like living in Glasgow, Scotland? What a tricky question. The answer can bring different perspectives depending on whom you ask. But the best group of people to direct such a question to are Glaswegians. That is, the people living in Glasgow. Even among them, several factors may lead them to different conclusions. Everyone is right. Good enough. For the purpose of education and information for our viewers, we have objectively asked the question, what is life like living in Glasgow, Scotland? And we have researched each answer given to the question and present a balanced view for you in this video. If you were or are a Glaswegian, please, we would appreciate your assessment of our answer to the question in the comment section below. Briefly about Glasgow. Glasgow is a city situated on the River Clyde and on its tributary river Kelvin that derived its name from Baron Kelvin, the renowned physicist and leader in the study of heat and temperature. The Old Port City is one of Scotland's 32 council areas. In fact, shipbuilding was the main industry in the city in the distant past. Today, it's a vibrant and dynamic city in the United Kingdom, full of contrasts and culture. Though Glasgow is not the capital of Scotland, it's the largest city in the country by area. It's also the third largest in the UK. The first city in Europe to have 1 million residents. Its last known population was 626,410. While the metro area population was estimated at 1,861,315. Thus, it's the most populous city in Scotland, the 4th in the UK, and the 27th in Europe. The city witnessed a significant period of industrial decline after the two devastating world wars before gradually improving in the 1980s. Glasgow has changed considerably in recent years as modern and progressive arts and music and its old world architecture and heritage combine to give it the current facelift, benefiting a vibrant and alluring city. No wonder the Glaswegians among the Scots are proud of their heritage. Because they have some invaluable first-hand advice and information to share with those just arriving in Glasgow, we're happy to present their views in this video. Getting around in Glasgow. The question about what life is like for those living in Glasgow can't be addressed without going into how to get around in the city. This city is extremely well linked to central Scotland and even beyond through road, rail, subway and air. It has one of the most widespread rail networks in the UK. Glasgow Central train station is the second busiest rail hub in the UK. There are 8 train lines from Glasgow running on the ScotRail network. It also has connections across Scotland and into England. There are links to Birmingham, Manchester and London. A handy and affordable way of moving around in this city and to the West End is the Glasgow subway. Its peak time services every 4 minutes. The entire route is 15 stations and it takes a total of 24 minutes to complete. The bus system in Glasgow is extensive as it serves the Greater Glasgow conurbation suburbs and further afield. You can also traverse the city as a pedestrian because adequate provisions have been made on the roads for walkers. Cyclists too are well catered for with the Net Bike cycle hire scheme and the Core Path network. Coming down to drivers, public or private, Glasgow offers easy connections to other Scottish roads. The M8, M77, M74, M73 and M80 motorways all pass nearby the city. The city is connected with the Western Highlands through the A82, while the A9 connects it with Inverness and beyond. The M74 links Glasgow with Carlisle and the rest of England through the M6. And travelling further afield by air, Edinburgh Airport is just 34 miles away. But even closer are Glasgow Airport and Glasgow Prestwick Airport, which are just 8 miles and 30 miles away respectively. They all can be reached in less than an hour. Education in Glasgow. For family people and those concerned about education in this city, Glasgow offers a wide range of options. There are various great nurseries, primary and secondary schools and independent additional support for learning, ASL. Garnetbank Primary School, St Stephen's Primary School and St Mungo's Primary School and Nursery class are all highly rated. Secondary education providers that are popular include Hillhead High School, Holyrood Secondary School, Jordan Hill Secondary School and Notre Dame High School. For those with a flair for dance or sport and those gifted and wishing to learn in Gaelic, Scotland's native language, the Glasgow School of Sport, the Dance School of Scotland and the Glasgow Gaelic School are there. Still talking about independent schools in Glasgow, we have St Aloysius, Ali Khan, the Glasgow Academy, and Hutchinson's, which is the oldest school in Scotland. Independent primary schools include Bromley and St Kevin's. The East Park School is regarded as a special school. If you are still hoping to make babies, you will like to educate in Glasgow. There are plenty of options for younger members of the family. The city has highly rated toddler groups and nurseries. Those interested in higher education will enjoy living in Glasgow, as the city has a lively and diverse student population, one of the largest in the UK, studying in reputable colleges and universities. Talk of the prestigious University of Glasgow, Glasgow Caledonian University, the University of the West of Scotland, and the University of Strathclyde. But if your own option is a kind of short academic or apprenticeship course, there are colleges offering them on a vast variety of subjects. The Glasgow School of Art, City of Glasgow College, Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, Glasgow Clyde College, West College Scotland, and Glasgow Kelvin College are there. Leisure and amenities in Glasgow. A city of the status of Glasgow is expected to have unending opportunities for leisure. Indeed, there are great amenities that can add flavour to life in this city. Starting from shopping, you'll have a serious challenge in choosing from over 1,500 elegant shops, from high street classy to quirky independent retailers or vintage treasure troves. In the city centre, you will find Style Mile around Borkennon Street and Argyle Street. Merchant City and the hip West End are other places for a serious retail fix. Supermarkets such as Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, Lidl and Asda, plus shopping centres like Robinson Retail Park, are places you can pick up the essentials. If you love to eat out in Glasgow, you are not short of choices also. The city has an impressively diverse range of eateries and popular spots for foodies. Among them are Scran, E Street Cafe, Greengate's Indian Restaurant, the Italian Kitchen, Pooty Vegan Cafe, and street food venue The Dockyard Social. Back in the city centre, there are vibrant social scenes and exciting nightlife. Though it is a highly urban city, Glasgow still has plenty of green space on its doorstep. It has more than 90 parks and gardens of different sizes, tastes and purposes. Entertainment and sports in Glasgow. Glasgow is never found wanting in entertainment and sports. It isn't for nothing that it was designated a UNESCO City of Music. It's famed throughout the United Kingdom and Europe for its clubbing scene, live music and events. So it's one of the top cultural capitals of Europe. It hosts annual events such as Riverside Festival, Glasgow Jazz Festival, the Glasgow International Festival and the We Write Children's Book Festival. Glasgow is home to the Scottish Opera Company and Scottish Ballet. It's also home to the National Theatre of Scotland and numerous museums. Thus, there are music hotspots and flourishing nightlife in the city. If you're among sports enthusiasts, living in Glasgow will not take anything away from you in terms of fun. Glasgow caters well to this need with football and rugby, basketball, ice hockey, rowing and golf. Imagine how life was like in Glasgow in 2014 when the city hosted the Commonwealth Games, and in 2018 when the city co-hosted the 2018 European Sports Championships. Crime and safety in our city. As a big city, Glasgow is expected to witness pockets of crime and may not have the most salubrious reputation. However, it's a friendly and safe city to live in. It has appeared on many lists of the safest cities to visit and the best cities to live in the UK. While it is not immune to crime like other big cities in the UK, it's well policed by the competent men of the Greater Glasgow Division of Police Scotland, working in partnership with Glasgow City Council and other local agencies. Also, collaborating in the Safer Glasgow Partnership are numerous neighbourhood watch schemes in the nooks and crannies of the city promoting safety. Can you see what life is like living in Glasgow? In your comments, please tell us how you believe life is or should be in Glasgow or your city. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.